Good morning, buongiorno, namaste. So, welcome to Alto Vino, the signature Italian restaurant in Bengaluru Marriott Whitefield. I am Chef Marou. For today, we're gonna cook together our signature dish. It's a slow cooked marinated lamb shank. It's something that accompanied with saffron rice. It's something that it's come from my region. For this recipe, the main ingredient is the lamb. This is a lamb shank, imported lamb shank from Australia. In case you can use the normal lamb local, it's also good. Then we need 3 carrots, 2 onions, some garlic cloves, some herbs, rosemary, thyme, bay leaves to give more flavor to your dish, some celery that it's already cut, lemon zest, tomato paste, ground flour, or in case it's a gluten-free, you can use rice flour. Saffron for the risotto, some pepper, salt, and some good Italian wine. Also Indian wine, it's also fine. As I say, it's a slow cooked marinated lamb shank. So the most important is the marination. The marination that is gonna be with the vegetable that now I'm gonna start to cut. It's not important the exact size, because in the end of the cooking process we're gonna blend it and we're gonna use it for make the sauce more thick. So I'm gonna start with the onion, carrots. We put all together with the lamb, some celery, the leeks, bay leaves, 2 pieces, no, 1 piece is enough for 1 lamb. And please, the herbs need to be very fresh. More fresh are, more they're gonna release flavor. We put all together with some garlic. You can add more garlic or less garlic as you wish. In Italy we don't put too much garlic, but in India a little bit they love garlic. So some pepper, some salt, and then our Italian wine, Chianti. I love Chianti because it remembers me, my mother. She was always telling, you know, for the good brasato, you need a good wine. And then some olive oil. I think we mix all together. And our marination is ready. So we're gonna put this for marinated for at least overnight or few hours as the time that you have. I recommend to make it the day before for the day after to cook. So we're gonna keep it like this, cover it in the fridge for overnight, and then you can cook it. This is the lamb after marination. The color is gonna get a little bit more red, more dark because of the wine. The fiber inside is gonna be a little bit more soft because of the olive oil. And if you smell it, you can smell the flavor of the vegetable and at the same time the flavor of the herbs. So we're gonna divide everything. We're gonna remove the wine that we're gonna use it for cooking. And then we're gonna start to first to braise, slow cook it with olive oil, the vegetable. And then we sear it our lamb and we're gonna add our wine with extra wine. So now is the critical point. No, I'm kidding. So we're gonna put some olive oil. When our pan is hot, please, not too much olive oil, but not too less, because we need to make crispy and gold our lamb, that is gonna cook for a long time. In the same time, we're gonna put our lamb on the plate and put some, as I say, I'm using normal flour right now, but you can put also some rice flour. Our oil now it's a little bit hot. We can check, yeah, it's hot. We're gonna put our lamb inside. When it starts to make this small symphony, we can say, of the oil that it's making gold our lamb, we let it go for a more while. We turn it from other side. It needs to be gold, not black. We're making crispy the outside of the lamb. So when we gonna, all the flavor is gonna be in touch inside and not go outside. So this side also it's gold. Once you do all the part of the lamb, we're gonna remove it from the fire for a little while. Like now. We're gonna reduce the flame. We're gonna put our vegetable. It tastes already good. So the vegetable, they need to cook, but cook doesn't mean become brown or black. Need to cook is mean that they need to be shiny. When it's shiny, it means that they're losing moisture and they're losing flavor. So we're gonna add, for one lamb now, we're gonna add a small little spoon of tomato paste. We're gonna continue to cook. Again, we need to toast nicely the tomato paste, because when we toast, more you toast it slowly, more it's gonna release the bitterness and gonna become like more sweet a little bit. On this phase of the process, I like always to add a little bit of salt, just a little bit, because it's gonna help to release more the juice. So I'm gonna re-put again my lamb inside. I'm gonna now put the wine and the olive oil of the marination. In Italy we don't throw anything, so and slowly we're gonna finish it. Voila. We're gonna let it boil for a while, so the alcohol is gonna reduce. It's gonna remaining only the flavor of the wine, of the grapes. Now we're gonna add 2 spoons of stock. In this case I'm using chicken stock, just to give more flavor to something that already rich on flavor, and I'm gonna cover it with aluminum foil. I can switch off the fire now, otherwise I'm gonna burn my hand. So my mother always tell me never play with the fire. Need to be nice, cover it like this. All the smell, all the flavor is gonna be inside, not outside. And if you have a grill, you can put on the grill. You can put it even in the oven, or you can just leave it on the slow fire. Need to be reach at 80-90 degrees, and you let it cook for at least 8 hours. And then when after 8 hours, you take it out and you can check. If it's soft, you can remove it. If it's still not soft, you can leave it again for a little bit more. In my kitchen, I like to cook it for at least 10 hours. So I reduce the fire to 70 degrees and I let it cook, slow cook it. I need everything that it's made with time and with love, so it's gonna have more flavor. The next step is gonna be to make our risotto. So we put a little bit of olive oil on our pan, some chopped onion. I like to put extra lot, so I put some rosemary as well. Again, we toast nicely our onion. When you put herbs, it's gonna give more flavor and more perfume. In this case, I'm using carnaroli rice. It's the only rice that not the only rice, they have 3 other different rice. Arborio is a little bit less quality, and Vialone Nano. Carnaroli for me is the best, except if you don't like it overcooked, so it's not gonna work with carnaroli. Risotto need to be al dente. Al dente means it's not raw, it's totally different to be raw. It means that it's cooked at the bite. Dente is the teeth, so when you crunch it, you're gonna feel a crunch inside. Then we're gonna put some white wine. Again, white wine, it's not really a must, but in Italy normally we cook with a lot of wine. Reduce your fire. I put some saffron. Okay. And then some stock. Stock need to be just covering your risotto. Because if you put too much, maybe your risotto is already cooked, but the stock is not get absorbed. So you need to be the right quantity. Normally, like for 1 cup of risotto, you can put 3 cups of stock. And we let to cook. Normally risotto take 18 to 20 minutes to cook, depends from the grain. And most important is you should not to cover it. From time to time you just move it, you turn it, you stir it like this, and we let it cook. Now it's the moment of the truth. Our lamb shank is ready. As you can see, the meat is very tender, very soft. So we're gonna finish it just with a little bit of butter to make it a little bit more soft, the sauce. Our risotto also is ready. I just finished it with the last step, that is the mantecatura. Mantecatura is mean that we're gonna add some butter and some cheese in it. Some stock, because now the stock is reduced too much, and the risotto need to be always all'onda. All'onda is mean when you do this shake, you see like a wave. This is mean all'onda. We put some butter. We switch off the fire from the fire. We don't need any more fire. Some Parmesan cheese. Allora, Parmesan is the only cheese that you can use for mantecatura. Then if you make a risotto with gorgonzola or quattro formaggi, you can use other Parmesan, other cheese. Voila, our risotto is ready also. And now we're gonna start to plate. So our lamb is ready. Our risotto is ready. I add some vegetable to our dish as well. We're gonna put our risotto. As you see, it's soft. I'm gonna dispose some vegetable in this way. Some green beans, some carrot. My mother always saying you need to eat also vegetable, not only meat. So it's a complete dish. And for last, our lamb. It's so soft that it's almost broken. Some sauce. E buon appetito!